Hey guys, Derek Hurley here. We're back for another tip and another lesson this week, and what we're going to be talking about is snacking. One of the biggest things I find with most people who aren't successful with dieting, it's because they don't have a plan going into it. Again, we've talked about planning and everything else in the past, but one of the most important things that you can do is start preparing and pre-planning for snacks. It's one of those things we kind of grew up with snacks. Snacks have always been a part of, our daily habit and stuff like that when we're younger. But in truth, as we get older, it's one of the most important things we can do for our weight loss goals. So what we want to try and do is know when, how and what times and things like that, that we should be snacking. And, it shouldn't just be a free-for-all. And nothing we ever do really should be a free-for-all, but, calculated and controlled. So a couple of different times, when I always suggest for snacking is there's two times every single day when you're going to get tired, hungry, grouchy, irritable, cranky, all the different terms that you want to give it. But there's normally one time in the morning, one time in the afternoons. So what I really want you guys to focus on is start writing those times down, and as you come across them on a day-to-day basis, start keeping track of what time this normally happens. What you're going to notice is that it's almost the same exact time every single day. And for most people, I'd say it's between like 10:30 and 11:15 in the morning, and then somewhere in that 2:30 to 3 o'clock range in the afternoon. Well, why does that happen? Typically after meals, our blood sugar goes up and spikes up high, and then over time, as our body releases insulin and it knocks our blood sugar back down, we get to this low point to where our blood sugar is so low, we can either take a nap, go eat something, but somehow, some way we got to make a change because our body knows, that we're getting to that down period, and that's why our body responds by and getting tired. So the whole thing that you need to do is know and identify when these times are, and not just kind of haphazardly start snacking and, eating, indulging whatever's around you, but be prepared to have those snacks. So what I would say is every single morning, when that 10:30 to 11:15 time comes, have either an apple or some sort of fruit. The reason why I say that is the same reason why I normally suggest doing a smoothie first thing in the morning. It's going to give you a lot of fruit, a lot of digestive enzymes, phytonutrients, phytochemicals to break down those foods that you're about to take in, at lunchtime. It'll be kind of that bridge and that platform to take you to the next meal, so you're going from your breakfast and your lunch, and you kind of have that middle gap there. Because as you know, if you go too long without eating, our body's going to now go and retreat into like a survival and storage mode. So in the morning, pears, apples, maybe bananas, things like that, but you want to stick to, heartier types of fruit and look for fruits that have more fiber in them too. First thing in the morning, with your smoothies, always try and include either orange juice or, have a grapefruit or something like that. Citrus fruits work really, really well with the body first thing in the morning. So you'll have your citrus fruits in the morning, your apple, pear, whatever you happen to have between that breakfast and lunchtime, and then we jump to the afternoon. Now, the afternoon, we're typically going to be less active, just by nature and how we fall and, the way things go. We get home from work and we change channels. So the one thing that you really want to make sure you do is not have something with too high a sugar content. So, maybe eliminate like the berries and things like that in the afternoon times for your snacks. But, great time at that point for a banana. Same thing, apple would be a great choice at that time. But you can also do, nuts and seeds and different types of grains and things like that, as long as it falls into the right parameters of what you can have in your specific program. So, that's kind of an idea, and you want to start to think ahead and different things like that. I tell people all the time, if you're on the road and you drive a lot, keep a box of raisins and a bag of almonds or something in your center console. If you're a teacher or you work in an office, keep the little 2-ounce Dixie cups by you so you can scoop out, a thing of mixed nuts and keep it in your drawer, keep it on the side of your desk and pick at it. But always have a way and think ahead of how you can make this happen. If you start snacking and doing your in-between meals, I'm confident that you will be successful and you'll continue to reach your weight loss goals and hopefully exceed them. If you have any questions, call us, email us. You can always reach me at Derek, D-E-R-E-K, at slimfitdiet.com, or you can reach us by phone, 727-851-SLIM. See you guys next time.